It's been a while, folks, since we got to take a look at some clout chasers here on the channel. So, you might remember a little while ago we talked about some people here in the United States primarily who were going around and they were like licking ice cream and stuff in stores. It was like a really big deal here for a while because, you know, food tampering laws and stuff, people were freaking out because they didn't want their food to be contaminated with diseases and all kinds of different problems that could arise from stuff like that. Primarily, people were doing this to try and go viral, doing it as a quote-unquote prank. Wasn't really a joke, but mostly was being done by idiots who just, you know, they had no talent, no skills, they weren't funny, couldn't really do anything, and they just figured that this was a quick way to cash in on 15 minutes of fame. Well, we covered one in particular who didn't have a very good fashion sense, and they're back. They're back, and they're on Dr. Phil, because I'm just scrolling through Twitter, and then I see this video, and it's of the same person on Dr. Phil, okay? And I was surprised because, well, I noticed immediately who this was. Or at least that they looked extremely similar, and that, well, maybe you guys could help me crack the case, and well, you guys did. Several of you immediately noticed that this was exactly the same person from the ice cream video. Well, the reason that they're on Dr. Phil is basically because they're delusional. They think that, well, they have this, like, grandiose career. They think they're just loaded with all this money. They think that they're so clouded up, right? This person in their head, they think that they're like PewDiePie. They think they're like Jake Paul. Just millions of followers, millions of subscribers, just like they leave their house. There's just people screaming in the streets, just chanting their name, just begging for autographs, you know, their merch is just selling out in hours, documentaries being made about them, news articles just constantly coming out about the rise and the success of them, just ridiculous, just a ridiculous pipe dream. They think that they're that clouded up. They're not. And I'm gonna prove it in this video. This person is completely delusional. This person is putting on a persona to get more attention. And Dr. Phil fed right on into it because, well, that's kind of what he does on his show. He takes people like this, puts them on a platform, you know, kind of makes a mockery of them for a little while. And then towards the end of it, there's supposed to be like some sort of lesson because, you know, the person came in all like, oh, you know, this is what I thought. And then towards the end, they're like, okay, they're supposed to be reformed. They're supposed to be, you know, going this way. Anyway, you'll see. You'll see. So we're going to go ahead and roll the video and talk about this. So
I think that this is modeling bad behavior for like really young people.
It's easy to go viral. You just have to make sure you're not going to get arrested.
Yeah, dummy. Yeah, Dr. Phil, you just make sure you don't get arrested, stupid. Yeah, you just what you do is you break the law to go viral, and you make sure you don't get arrested. Like, come on. What? Get it through your thick skull. Why don't you? Depend on a talent? Actually be funny? You know, have some sort of skill that can make you go viral? Pfft. Why depend on that when you can just break the law and annoy everyone around you to go instantly viral? That's what we do. We're really good at that. We're really good people.
And we're not, like, telling other people to do it.
You say you want to inspire LGBTQ kids, right? Yeah. And you want to inspire them how?
Well, basically, I want to build the platform first, and I'll kind of do anything it takes to get there, but I just want to show people that there is someone out there like them, and you can kind of be crazy and still be LGBTQ and a good person.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really want to tell people that we can't, that, you know, you got to do this. However, we do want to inspire people to be just like us. But we don't want to tell you to do things that we're doing, you know? And by the way, no, you're not telling LGBTQ kids and people in that community that, you know, you can still be a good person by breaking the law and doing these stupid stunts that can get them arrested. That is not how you model good behavior, okay?
And what do y'all's families think about you doing these stunts, these pranks?
Personally, mine don't love it, but it's not going to stop me because it's getting me somewhere, obviously.
Right. How about you?
I mean, I don't talk to my family.
I mean, but where's it getting either of you, honestly? Because, like, you keep saying how you're so clouded up and how you guys are so rich and whatnot, but it's like, where? Because I'm about to show some evidence that just, it shows that it's not true. And of course your family doesn't love it. I mean, you're out here committing crimes on the internet for publicity. Like, what do you think they're going to be like, wow, I love what you're doing great, you're so talented, you're so gifted. If your family did say that, I think there would be a problem. Like, Jesus, man. And now Lars finally opens up that he doesn't talk to his family. I wonder why. Let's go ahead and figure out why Lars doesn't talk to his family, folks.
Why not?
They're irrelevant.
They're irrelevant?
None of them have followers. If they got followers or got rich, I'd probably talk to them again.
Now, hang on a minute. Did you just say...
Okay. First off, he's not famous. Lars's YouTube channel barely has over 7,000 subscribers, which... obviously, he's not famous. His Instagram only has about 27,000 followers, which it didn't even have that until, well, about 3 days ago. It only had like 24,000. And at that point, it was actually losing a lot of traction because, well, his publicity stunt just wasn't really catching eyes anymore. I got bad news for you, Lars. People just aren't sticking around for the content, buddy. You're not entertaining. You talk about irrelevancy. However, you've been literally losing followers for however long now. You've been losing relevancy because, well, people just don't care about your publicity stunt, man. I mean, let's just keep it a stack solid here. You know what I'm saying? It's like everyone kind of just thought you were a dumbass from the rip, and then you come out with this. We're all just kind of, we're not laughing with you, we're laughing at you, but I think this is taking it to a different level, man. Like, I don't even know if I want to stick up for your parents because they raised you to be like this. They raised you to believe that you'd just be better than everyone else if you had some numbers in front of your name, and that if you had quote-unquote relevancy in your quote-unquote career or whatever, that you could just stop talking to your entire family or whatever. But at the same time, dude, no, you don't even have the relevancy like that you're trying to claim. You're just an overall fraud. And even if you did, it's not even a good excuse. I think it's obvious for anyone that, you know, you just don't stop talking to your family just because they don't have social media clout or they can't benefit your numbers on Instagram or YouTube. It's like, shut up.
Seriously?
I mean, everyone's upset with it, maybe because you guys aren't relevant either, so you don't understand.
He kind of got him, like, he's right. But at the same time, like, there's probably people in that crowd with more followers than that guy. I mean, it really isn't that hard. He's not really packing the most amount of followers, let's be honest. But I just love that argument. It's like, well, people in the crowd, they're upset not because I have completely disowned my family because they are irrelevant to me because they don't have the social media clout that I wish them to have. They're only upset because they aren't as relevant as I am and they cannot understand what I understand. Oh, okay, that must be what it is. They can't comprehend it. Well, Lars, let me paint it in this perspective. I have exponentially more clout than you, just by default, because I have more subscribers on YouTube. Let's have a clout war, I guess. You know, whatever, right? It's stupid, but whatever. So, I have more subscribers than you or whatever. So, at this point, I can, well, by your own logic, I should be able to understand your reasoning, correct? Because, well, I've either gotten to your level or I've surpassed it a long time ago. I've surpassed the clout level that you're at a long time ago. I should be able to understand your reasoning, but I don't because it's completely stupid. So what exactly is your point here? You know what I'm saying? I would say you can't understand my point of view because, well, you don't have the clout level that I have, but I think in reality you just can't understand my point of view because you don't have big brain.
Scum bunnies! You're just scum bunnies! Maybe I'm out of sync, I guess, because I didn't know you till today. And if you got to wear I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just not I'm not big on.
I get it.
That legitimately did hurt his feelings. I know he's trying to be like, oh, you know, like he's trying to kind of play it off. But deep down, that did kind of crush his ego. Because in reality, the most clouded up person that will ever be on that stage is Dr. Phil. That man has a net worth of $400 million, okay? That is insane. That is an amount of money that I don't think anyone that I know, that you know, that anyone in that crowd knows, that Lars himself will ever see in their lifetime if we all added it together. Phil has big bank. Lars, I'm sorry, man, but your little pipe dream of being, you know, this celebrity or whatever that you think you are, and your buddy here who doesn't even have 1,000 followers on any platform, it's ridiculous. You need to go home and talk to your family because you don't have skills. You're not funny. You're not talented at anything here on any social media, it seems like. You're not as relevant as you think you are. I know that it probably pains you to hear that, but it's the truth. Maybe one day when you're actually like, you know, not trying to just do a bunch of publicity stunts to get quick fame, it'll actually work out better for you, but go home, think something up, actually, you know, realize what you want to do that isn't just, you know, committing crimes on camera and using Dr. Phil just trying to get another episode out of his show, and just kind of realize that, hey, you're being a douche. You just need to stop. Your family is one of the only things in your life that will be there for most of your life, and you need to actually just accept the fact that you're not going to will whatever you think you can into existence. I'm sorry that I have to be the person to tell you that, and all these other people on the internet have to be the people to tell you that, but doesn't look like Bamron or whatever. Bamron is going to tell you that, so thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new, follow me over on Twitter at @SubToOptimus. I post memes, thoughts, and updates over there. Surefire way to get notifications of all my newest content. Join the Discord down below, lots of great things going on down there as well. Thank you to my channel members, your support helps my channel tremendously. And until my next video, guys, this is Optimus in a Clout war, I guess, and signing out.